Hey, all you podcast listeners, you can find Slice of the Paranormal everywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hello there, and welcome to Slice of the Paranormal.
Hello. You were like singing there for a little bit almost.
Oh, it's like a,
Yeah,
got a
I like
feeling.
that.
This is what happens when we get a lead singer of a band to be in our podcast.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Our dumb luck.
This is the Slice of the Paranormal. We talk about mysterious histories and paranormal stuffs. And
Monsters.
all kinds of fun stuff.
Aliens.
Aliens, yeah, we did aliens.
UAPs.
And we review pizza while we're in these places.
We
Check
do.
them out.
Thanks,
Not
Cup of Code.
tonight. We're going to be talking about ghost and our other favorite thing, beer and boobies.
Beer and boobies.
Boobies.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely. Down in Mount Joy, there's a place called Bube's Brewery.
It's spelled B-U-B-E-S, right?
Listen, I've done my research, and it's boobies.
If you have a chance to say the word boobies, you're going to do it.
I even asked them when we were down there, I was like, listen, is this Bubes? Because I thought...
It's spelled bubes.
It's, to me, that seemed like the proper way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, you pronounce it boobies. So I'm like, fine, boobies it is.
I will say Bubes is kind of worse.
Because
Oh.
of the connotation with another
Yeah, it
rhyming
rhymes
word.
with something.
All right. Yes.
I'd heard boobs too, boobs, but boobies is where it's at. That's what they call
but
it.
in
It's spelled B-U-B-E-S, but it's pronounced boobies.
Whenever you talk to someone about it, are they ever referring it to this place as Boobe's Brewery? Never have I heard someone say that in public.
What do they say?
Boobs,
Boobs, yep.
Yeah.
You know,
But not boobies.
Not boobies.
I think it's uncomfortable for people to say. I don't think people want to say that. They think it's like, oh no, I shouldn't call it that.
Yeah, I can see that. Like
Steve's
second
like,
guess themselves.
I get a chance to call it boobies. That's what's happening.
Exactly. So,
Where is this? Mount Joy, Pennsylvania?
this is in Mount Joy, and if you go to 102 North Market Street in Mount Joy, you're going to find this brewery. I mean, it takes up a huge portion of the block.
Yeah.
It's a big building.
It seems like it keeps going.
Yeah.
And we have pictures of the outside to show what it looks like. The site was built in the 1860s, so this is built as a Victorian hotel and brewery, and it was the home of Alois Bube. And he died in 1908.
Was he French?
No, he was...
Ben Bube.
he was, I think... Where the hell was he from? I think he's from Germany.
Boobies.
But his name was Eloise?
Alois.
Eloise.
And
How do you spell that?
Alois.
Alois. Oh, wow.
So, do you remember when we were walking around? There's the portrait of the old guy near the art gallery down the one hallway.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So, if you go there, you're gonna know the portrait, picture I'm talking about. Now, the brewery, because he dies in 1908, closes in 1917. Unfortunately, this guy built this brewery at the apex of the lager era. Okay, so lager's huge. Places like Yingling Lager, which we've already talked about, come about. And
Talking about beer types.
beer types, yeah.
I know.
Lager.
For a minute, I thought he was talking about
Lagers.
timber.
I was like, Seattle?
Oh, yeah, we are kind of close to Williamsport.
Right.
All right, no.
No.
Lager,
Beer lager.
Lager,
Type of
not
beer.
Logger.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Nice.
So, just...
So we
Good
got
job,
different
Steve.
types. So he's from Bavaria.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
actually Bavaria?
His grandfather and his father were both coppersmiths, which is super
And Bavaria is in where?
Germany.
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 So, did you just try to say I was wrong by proving I was right?
I didn't. No, I was just telling you what the computer said. I wasn't trying to say either way.
You're like, he wasn't from Germany, Steve. It was
Bavaria.
Bavaria. Okay.
You're good.
I don't mind being fact checked though. But so he's from Bavaria.
Northern Miltenberg.
I don't know enough about beer. Like, does Bavarians have their own It sounds very much like barbarians. But do Bavarians have their own beer? Is there like a Bavarian beer? Because lager
Maybe.
to me.
I just know they have pretzels.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretzels. Okay. Well, to me, lager is very German.
Yeah.
You know, so Yingling's a German thing. Yeah, that's Swedish. All right, so
They have a new beer culture. Helles, Dunkel, yeah, dark lager, Weissbier, Weizenbach, some of these Bach, Helles. So yes, there's like a bunch
like a
of
Bach, like a
Bavarian
B-A-C-H
styles.
Bach?
Yeah. B-O-C-K,
B-O-C-K.
like a chicken.
Oh, okay. Bach. All right, so essentially, when he dies in 1908, they continue to try to do this brewery. But the problem is, this dude dies with the family recipe. He didn't
Taking the
share
recipe with
he
him.
he was the brewmeister, and the brewmeister's the guy that tests the beer and adds a
which
little
one
of
he
this,
is.
takes out a little bit of that to get the right blend. And you're usually taking multiple vats and mixing them into one to try to get the right flavor.
Right.
So essentially, the brewery closes down in 1917.
Which picture is he?
He is both the images. There's one of him as a younger man that's black and white, and then there's a painting of him as an older man with a beard.
And a painting of him.
So when he dies, they don't have the recipes, so they're just trying to make beer, and it sounds like they're not doing too well. So the brewery closes in 1917, which is okay because if you know anything about history, what happens in America? Prohibition.
Yeah.
So like in
he
the
said-
1920s. So they would probably close then anyway.
They wouldn't have had a choice.
They wouldn't have had a choice. So it wouldn't restart brewing until 2001. So within our lifetimes. Brewing.
I like it. I don't know if it's a real word, but I'm using it from now on.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real word.
I've been brewing.
Right. All right.
Sorry, Steve.
No, don't be. I like being picked on. I've been married twice.
Fair enough.
I've built up a tough skin. I mean, you could shoot me with a small caliber weapon and it's going to fling right off. 22 is not going to hurt me. So the site is occupied by the Bube family up until the 1960s. And it's essentially thought that his granddaughter, Pauline Bube Engel, never left.
Oh,
All right.
Here we go.
So she was in her 20s when she became schizophrenic, which, what I know of schizophrenia, it's usually in your 20s that it comes out.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're usually completely fine through high school. You get out of high school, you start drinking, boom, you're schizophrenic.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anywhere between, I think, 20
and 30s.
20 and 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it happens kind of later in life, I guess you could
If
say.
it's going to hit you, that's when it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
And she is seen wandering around dressed in white in a long flowing dress with her hair in a bun. And she is seen in the hall by the gallery near Alois Bube's portrait. The one by the gallery, the older man looking one.
Do we have that one?
We do. It's the colored portrait of him.
Yes. I have a picture of you standing beside it.
Oh, darn. Well, it's not me. She's haunting the portrait area. So, Alois, in 1876, is a German immigrant. He got a job in a small brewery in Mount Joy, and he would expand this brewery several times before his death. Now, this, like I said, that was built in the lager era, and after it had closed, the site kind of gets a little rough. After they, aren't living there in the 1960s. So between the 1940s and 1960s, it starts deteriorating.
Okay.
You have like this one guy living there with his two daughters who are both got mental issues.
Oh, man. And again, it's a big property.
It's a huge property. We practically got lost in this thing. So you can understand why, if it's just one guy with his senses about him, with two mentally messed up
Unstable,
kids,
yeah.
it's probably hard for him to keep track of the entire structure.
No, I'm sure.
So in 1968, it starts getting restored. and turned into a restaurant, as we saw.
Yep.
The
A restaurant / event place.
well, it's got like 3 different businesses in it.
Yeah.
There's like the restaurant's a business, the bar's its own business,
bottling,
the catacombs are another part of that business. Like they're kind of distinct. And not only is this place haunted, but it's been investigated by people like Sci-Fi's Ghost Hunters have investigated the brewery, and they have a resident ghost hunting team that regularly investigates the site to check out more activity of it. So, like,
Boobies has them?
Boobies has a special team that will investigate on a regular basis. So, how many sites have their own, like, team that does their investigations?
I don't think
They're the
many.
Booby crew.
So the ghost hunters, they investigated back in 2012. Jean Ellis, the great-granddaughter of Alois, has given tours of the site since about 2004. So if we do a ghost hunters tour, which they do ghost hunters tours, they
Nice.
do themed meals, they do like murder mystery type stuff.
Up in there.
They do a ton of events. If you want to check out the site, you go to their website and see what events are coming
There's
up.
a lot of ways to do it.
There's a lot of ways to do it. You can do it like by special meals. They even have like medieval feast in the catacombs. This place is pretty amazing, in my opinion. Now, the ghost tours, I think, are what happen every first and third Fridays of the month, and activity has been found in the second floor ballroom. Ellis has written a book called Spirits of the Brewery, and I have looked for it online, and I have not found it. It is not in my collection, but luckily for today, I have 5 books that do mention this place.
Only 5?
Only 5. So if she has something special in there, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know. But if you have this book and you want to sell it, get in contact with me because I don't have that book and it's not on eBay. So, but I am looking for Spirits of the Brewery, and the owner of the site in 1982 was a guy named Sam Allen. I am unsure if he's still the owner. He may still be the owner, or maybe it might have changed hands. I don't know. Quest Paranormal Society from Berks County has also found paranormal activity at the site. The second floor ballroom is said to have a very masculine energy. The hallway, a female spirit is seen in the hallway, thought to be Pauline Bube Engel, and she is near the Alois Bube portrait. The catacombs, this is my favorite part, are said to also be haunted. They are now a dining area, and reports of spinning bar stools and glasses falling on their own. Now, I mentioned that Ghost Hunters investigated in 2012. One of the EVPs that they recorded were of the sound of breaking glass. So that's, to me, was kind of interesting. And the other thing about the catacombs I find very intriguing is, and I'm going to delve into this more, is there is a hermit that haunts the catacombs.
A hermit?
A hermit.
Haunting hermit.
I didn't tell you guys any of this, but
No.
the hermit,
And we were traipsing through all of that.
you were. The catacombs, a
Traipsing
lot of it,
along.
We did. We just literally traipsed.
well, like Yingling.
We were skipping.
You guys were. You.
It was a bit of a saunter.
I would call it frolicking.
Yeah,
Frolicking in the brewery.
So, like the Yingling Brewery, where they had built these caves to store the beer, the catacombs was where the beer was stored.
Right.
Now, the reason that the brewery's where it's at is because there were supposedly natural caverns under the town of Mount Joy, and those catacombs connected to the natural caverns.
So what, it's just space to use, or is it like
It's because it's cold. It's
Okay.
colder. It's underground. The ground, like in the summertime, like if you're underground, if it's 50 degrees, it's 50 degrees during the winter. It's
Yeah.
50 degrees
Yeah.
during the summer. So like you don't want your beer getting really hot,
I
really
don't.
cold. You
want it that steady.
You want a steady temp,
Yeah.
and the cooler the better. So, why the caverns, the natural caverns, are impressive is there was a hermit called the White Hermit who supposedly haunts the caverns. So if the catacombs were connected to these caverns, the ghost of the catacombs could very well be this White Hermit.
Okay.
And I'll get into him a little bit more because I'm going to divulge the ghost lore as I learned it, book by book.
Okay.
Because if people want to know more about a certain topic of Bube's Brewery, I figured this way they could go to the book they want to expand their knowledge
Oh, that's cool.
of what I'm talking about.
Cup of Code!
Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup O Code, they don't just build websites. They create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level.
Now, the sources are, and I'm going to go through them, are the stack of books. So I'm just going to go from the top.
Yeah, you want to hold one up while you do it? Or here, I'll hold one up while you do it.
Okay, this is Ghost Hunting Pennsylvania by Rosemary Ellen Gully. And this talks about Alois being born in 1851. And in this book, she says that he dodged the draft of the Franco-Prussian War in 1870 and immigrated to America. So that was the impetus for him coming to America, was to dodge this war, which I can respect.
Mr. Bube.
If I was, yeah, Mr. Bube. If I was in this time period or the Vietnam War, I'd be Canadian. You know,
yeah.
I wouldn't have joined. But he comes to America. He marries a girl named Pauline. They have 5 daughters and 1 son. Once again, he dies in 1908, and he's only age 57.
Not once again he dies. He's not like resurrected.
Well, once again, I'm stating
You're stating
he
yeah.
died.
Sorry, just making
But
sure
he
the
died
context is there.
19
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God,
2 days
it's
later,
another
he
portal.
died again.
This guy's like Groundhog Daying his
It's not
death.
a portal situation here.
But he dies of a heart attack. A pretty normal way to go, I guess. Now, Pauline, his wife, dies in 1916. Now, daughter Josie and her husband, Henry Engel, inherit the site.
Okay.
So the other 4 daughters have really no interest in this site. So it's pretty much goes to Josie and Henry Engel, and Josie dies in 1947, but Henry doesn't die till 1965. So we can assume that he has 2 of the crazy daughters with him until 1965.
The crazy. So we can assume.
Nice.
Listen, they're
that
all
him
gone. I don't
and
need to
silly
be sensitive.
faces.
But when he dies, it means that he can no longer care for them. So those 2 daughters go into a mental institution.
Yep.
So why the house is going to, or the brewery is going to be in disrepair is up until 1965 is because of this.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
This guy's taking care of these girls. And I don't know how crazy they are. I mean, back then, women could just be considered crazy in the 60s by being hysterical and emotional.
Right.
You know, you didn't need a huge reason to send someone away.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you could just be sad for a little bit.
yeah, if you were just sad, you know, they'd be like,
She
oh,
must be crazy.
she's hysterical. Freaking girls.
Yeah.
So even though I keep saying that they're crazy,
Times.
maybe they were just emotional, you know.
Well, schizophrenia, I mean, to be fair, that is
Yeah, there is
legitimate.
schizophrenia is a legitimate thing.
That's a
so,
whole, yeah.
Sam, in this it says Sam Allen restores it in 1968, and I think they're wrong about that in this book. I think that
Okay.
I think it is restored in 1968, but from my research, he doesn't get it till 1982. So I think someone else restores the site.
Okay.
And then the Sam Allen purchases the site. But what they say is happening at the site is full-bodied apparitions, phantom touches, voices, music is heard, and random ghostly sounds.
At the brewery.
At the brewery. Now, we're going to go to the Albit's Witch Festival.
Yes.
And I've mentioned this name to you before, but Rick Fisher, one of the guys who throws it off, who I'm going to introduce you to,
Right.
actually is the founder and president of the Paranormal Society of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And he's done investigations at the site. He's actually recorded 200 EVPs at Bube's Brewery.
Wow.
Which
Wow,
is
that's a lot.
Has he been there
huge amount.
more than like...
He's been there multiple times
Yeah.
because it's in his general region, because he's
It's
from
somewhat local
Columbia,
for him. Okay.
PA. So he's already in Lancaster
Gotcha.
County. And this is the Lancaster County site. So that's like his home turf.
Sure, makes sense.
But some of the things he has captured is one of the EVP said, "I wouldn't want to get you in trouble for blank." I'm not going to say it. Grape, rhymes with grape. Was recorded in the Peacock Room. Now, the Peacock Room is the Bube's family's dining room. Okay, and this room is like really a center point of activity. Like people talk about like a vortex of energy. Like if that place has it, it's the Peacock Room.
Okay.
So a ghost also has identified itself as Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, there's a ghost named Steve, but I don't know who he is. He's not a family member. There's no Steves that I know of.
Sometimes it happens.
Right?
And Alois Bube is said to haunt the site. And the limestone cave near the brewery was said to be the home of the White Hermit. So that first book is the first time I hear about the White Hermit.
Yeah.
So, who wandered naked in the caves.
The White Hermit.
The White Hermit, and he haunts the area.
Naked.
So there's a naked guy with a white beard, unkept, who haunts this area.
Boobies.
And this is the book that I heard about the White Hermit.
All right.
So where does he come from, the White Hermit?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
So, then we go to Booze and Brews.
Oh, okay.
This is the next book. This one's by Patty A. Wilson and Scott Crownover. And Booze and Brews, Patty A. Wilson, she's done a lot of crossover books where her and Mark Nesbitt team up to write ghost books.
Okay.
So
He's from the Monkeys, right?
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. We just met him.
Yeah.
Yes. Making
Did
a
we
joke,
meet him
Steve.
at?
No, I didn't meet him.
I don't think we met him. I pointed out his house.
Oh, that's what it was.
I was like the Ghost of Gettysburg headquarters is where he sells
That's
his
what it
books.
was. I knew it, 'cause
And I said
you
if we
that
could
same-
go in there, there's a full-bodied apparition shot of a child that's been captured in that building. And he had the ghost there is kind of interesting. It would open the door for people.
Oh,
So that's kind of
it's a
nice.
very polite ghost.
But more
And,
on him
welcoming.
when we talk about Gettysburg.
Okay.
Now we're in Lancaster.
Okay.
Cross the Ripper. So this book, Booze and Brews, talks more about Pauline's ghost, the girl with schizophrenia, and her father's ghost is seen in the Peacock Room. So they'll see a man and a woman, and they assume it's Pauline with Henry. So there's a male ghost that's also seen on the third floor, and people don't know if it's Henry Engel or Alois Bube.
Okay.
And there's they also allege they think that the catacombs might have been used to house slaves. I doubt it. It may be, but like if this building
I'm
is
sure it's an old building. It could have been used for all kinds of different things.
but it depends on the year it's built. If it's built in 1868, there's no need to have it.
Right.
If it's built in if Alois comes here in 1870, the Civil War is over. It's
over
You're
already.
you're not harboring
And
slaves.
you're probably not, yeah.
So I give that a thumbs down theory. I don't believe that it probably was for slavery.
Yeah.
Busted.
In the 1850s,
Lizard people?
lizard people. Now you're talking.
Yes.
Well, there's caves.
Catacombs.
Isn't that
That's
where
what I'm
lizard
saying.
people live?
I don't know. I never met one.
Now, this book does talk more about the White Hermit. So if
Is he
you wanna
naked in
know-
this book too?
He's naked in all the books.
All right.
So the White Hermit, he's definitely in there. And this book says he forced his, the reason he's here is he forced his stepmother and her child, a.k.a. his sister, out into the cold one night when his dad was away because he didn't like the stepmother.
What a
So
dick.
he forces them out of the home. locks the door, and lo and behold, they freeze to death.
They die.
So he leaves his native Scotland and travels to America in the 1760s. Okay. So this predates the brewery by over 100 years. And so him coming to America, he's literally trying to escape being persecuted for killing his stepmom and sister.
That's why he came here.
That's why he comes here.
Okay.
So he supposedly goes to like Reading first and then tries to get a job as a teacher, because that's what this guy was. He was a teacher. And go figure. I know.
Right.
And someone that's also Scottish recognized him in Reading. So
What are the chances of that, man?
it's pretty bad luck
All
for
the
him.
way to America.
And someone's
just
like,
to get recognized.
dude, aren't you the guy that killed your mom?
Yeah, dude.
I think I know you. So he flees Reading and comes to Lancaster County, and he takes up residence in these caverns. And he's last.
Gonna live in a cave.
I would.
Yeah, so he's gonna live in the cave. So then we get to Ghostly Tales of Pennsylvania.
Wait, is that the white?
That's the White Hermit.
That's the
naked
White
dude.
Hermit story. Okay.
That's
So the
the White
cave
Hermit.
that he's living in must be near Bube's brewery.
There's some say it was connected to the catacombs.
Okay.
So like when the brewery first opens up, when Boobies first opens up, the caverns are why the brewery is there. That's why the catacombs are added to them. So you have all that area to store
use,
your alcohol. And the caves are haunted by this hermit from 100 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
Gonna get to why he's naked.
yeah, in the last book, you have to
Okay.
wait, man.
Okay. Suspense is killing me.
Suspense is killing you. Tell you guys naked, and I'm not going to tell you why. Well, Ghostly Tales of Pennsylvania by Jessica Freeberg and Natalie Fowler. This mostly talks about the ghost of Pauline being seen on ghost tours. So if you want more information on what people saw, this is the book you want to get.
Okay.
To me, not too interesting. I was not a big fan of this book, but obviously there's other stories that I am a fan of. That's not all this book talks about. So
Other things in that book.
there's many other things. So just on this particular story, it's not my particular favorite of all the
Gotcha.
stories they write about, but still worthy of getting. Then we go to 50 Pennsylvania's Most Haunted Sites by Sherry Granato. Now, this is where I learned how to pronounce boobs or boobies.
This was the
It
first time,
literally starts out talking about how to pronounce it as boobies. So,
Wow.
just like we did today.
exactly. And a member of TAPS, which is the Atlantic Paranormal Society, even wrote an article about the site, and they called it Spooky Boobies.
Spooky boobies.
Exactly. So, perfect.
It's pretty good.
Now, in this book, it alleges a ghost that I hadn't heard about. It talks about a young girl named Emily haunts the site, and she is heard giggling, which honestly, that's probably the creepiest thing. As a
those
ghost
giggles?
hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you're here giggling, disembodied
Like
giggles.
a small child giggling?
Yeah.
Nope.
That is the worst thing in my world to experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd rather see Beelzebub himself than have a child giggling at me in the dark.
I think you're on your own there. I'd rather see the little
You'd
kid
rather-
ghost.
well,
Yeah.
that's you, not me.
Well, too bad for you
Well,
then.
you
The
dumb.
giggling has also been captured on EVPs. So people have caught this.
Now, is it like maniacal
child?
giggling or just like having fun playing jacks
I
giggling?
think it's not maniacal, but it's a matter of perspective. You might not hear non-maniacal giggling from
Right.
a dead
Oh, yeah.
child. I'm going to hear maniacal giggling. You know,
Yeah, because you hate kids.
I do.
It's mostly for your
I'm totally
profound
just
hatred
kidding.
of children.
She's going to put that out in the world. Steve hates kids. Yeah, well, I'm allowed to. My kid is now 18 years
Yeah,
old.
she's grown.
Fair
So
There you go. In the
whatever.
clear.
I'm in the clear. I'm good. So, also, this book actually is one of the first ones that talks about the bar area. So, the bar area, a bartender said a bottle was thrown at him in the bar area.
Oh.
And we drank at that bar area.
Yeah, totally.
When we went there, I think didn't they have all the chains hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took your picture next to Han Solo.
There's a bunch of cool stuff in there.
Only you would find Han Solo in the middle of
And
it.
carbonite.
Isn't there a pig on the wall or something?
Oh,
That's
that
in the
picture is
Catacombs.
sweet.
That's in the catacombs.
That's this
okay.
guy.
Yeah.
There was a pig on the
pretty
wall.
creepy.
I mean, this place is a visual like smorgasbord.
Yeah, they
like,
really kind of played into it. It was also not cheesy. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
The pig is kind of random, but like it wasn't done. I don't know.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying. It felt authentic.
Yeah.
There was like old bottles everywhere. There was old beer posters and gears and stuff.
Right.
Like what I remember seeing.
The chains at the bar were crazy though.
Yeah, you know what it reminded me of? Like in what is
Texas
this?
Chainsaw Massacre.
No, the Addams Family,
Oh.
where Fester reaches
Oh,
up
yeah, they
and
go up and grab
they
the
grab
chains.
a chain and pull it, and they
Go down
close
the
them up.
slide. Yeah.
I wanted to grab a chain and see if I got yanked somewhere in the
Yeah.
brewery.
Yoink.
But the taps caught the sound of breaking glass at that bar room.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and until this book, I didn't know where they captured it, but this book kind of
Up in
points
that
it out.
bar room.
And ghost tours conducted by Millie Paranormal. They do history tours and themed feast, and it talks about those types of things that they do.
Yeah.
Themed feasts.
Yeah, they have like a medieval meals that you can go into the catacombs with the freaking pig on the wall.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe have a chicken on a
big old turkey
chicken
leg or-
like you're at the Ren Fair.
I heard those turkey legs aren't actually turkey.
Yeah.
Are they
I went
ham?
down this rabbit hole. Why? Because they're pink, right?
Yeah.
They're smoked, right?
It's because they're smoked. I know. I thought they were ham for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they really
taste
are
like
turkey?
ham.
It's turkey. They're just.
I've never
cured.
had one.
It's
so I
good.
don't
I've
know.
had them. They're not bad.
Yeah.
But the smoked flavor makes them taste like ham.
But it's
So-
pink. It's hard to eat because you're biting into pink. egg.
Right.
knowing
yeah.
this chicken,
It'd be off-putting.
we're all raised to believe that if it's pink, it's not done.
You
Yeah.
gonna die. Yeah.
But like that's the thing when
Especially poultry.
when you smoke something, you kill all the bacteria. You don't necessarily
Cook it.
cook it. Like think of soupies. That's a
yeah,
real
I don't like soupies.
yeah. That you have. Listen, if you don't know what a soupy is,
No one knows what soupies are unless you're right from here.
you're so lucky.
Yeah.
They're so not great. And essentially, if you hang up some meat,
Oh, you're gonna have some hate.
I know. People love their
Yeah,
soupies.
you're gonna get some hate.
I'm gonna get hate. Essentially, you hang up meat and you let it age, and then you make people eat it.
Well,
then you
there's some
make people eat it.
spices. They put spices.
I always
and
try the
stuff.
soupies. Yeah, I always try 'em.
I'll try them. I usually don't like them, but
You know what?
want
Maybe
to.
maybe
It's cured meat, if anybody. It's like
It is
it's
cured
like
meat.
Cured, it's like a local Slim Jims. It's like
maybe
make
it's
your own-
reverse psychology. Maybe I'm putting out in the netherworld that I don't like soupies and your soupies suck because
It's for,
these people are gonna be like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. This guy's getting some
You
soupies.
need to try my soupies now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a
Send
whole
us
bunch
some
of people.
soupies.
We'll
try 'em.
We'll try them on the podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they'll even add like chewing sounds in special
Right?
effects.
Production. Yeah.
So the last book that I had that talks about the
there's
site
carbonite.
finally addresses the nakedness. We have Pennsylvania Dutch Country Ghost Legends and Lore by Charles J. Adams III. Now, Charles J. Adams III is literally one of my top 10 favorite Pennsylvania authors on the paranormal. He's right up there with Mark Nesbitt because of the wealth of books that they have, dozens and dozens of books. The reason I like that book is he delves more into the White Hermit.
Here we go.
So the
Here we go.
Catacombs have this the natural caverns, and this book focuses on the White Hermit. He says he's a former teacher. He fled the homeland of Scotland in 1750,
All right. Just
and that he had when he was in the caves after being sought out and found out in Reading, he had a vision. This is where you get to go portal.
Okay.
vision of love.
What he was told in the cave was Arise, O man.
Arise, chicken,
Strip
arise.
off your garments and go henceforth stark naked to and fro for 7 years and atone for your damning deed.
Okay.
Done to thy stepmother and little sister.
Whoa.
So is he thinking it's like an angel or something?
He's thinking
talking
God's
to
like,
him?
don't.
Or
I'm
God?
assuming.
And so he's like,
So he feels like it's this vision or maybe
Yeah.
angelic voice. It's telling him, you have to be naked
For 7 years.
for 7 years. And oddly enough, when he atones for this is around
It might.
you never know.
Yeah.
1763.
It's not unreasonable.
After the time frame that he's supposedly atoning for this, he's no longer seen alive.
So he died while he was naked. Probably.
He more than likely died whilst naked. And
He became living impaired.
Celestial Water Games. Looking for the place where the adventure never ends? Go to Celestial Water Games, located on Market Street in Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
They sell accessories for merchandise for various tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, and also trading card games like Magic the Gathering.
Celestial Water Games is a great place to game and meet new people while playing in their weekly gaming events. Additionally, even if there isn't a gaming event happening at that time, their play space is open and free for all ages to enjoy some casual games with friends.
Yep. Be sure to check out them out on Facebook at Celestial Water Games for their daily post on their weekly events. I have not read of anything of someone in Lancaster saying, I went down into this cavern and I found this naked guy and we had to bury him. So it makes me wonder, I think we should go, what do they call it? Spelunking? When you go into to caving?
Cave diving.
I think we should find a spelunker and we should go caving in Mount Joy and find the White Hermit because I think he's still down
You think
there.
his bones are still down there?
It's just deeper down there.
Yeah.
Like spelunkers, please reach out to us.
If spelunkers, let us know. I've been looking for a human skull that I could put on
If you
that
repel,
shelf behind me.
Anybody has any ground penetrating radar you want to lend us, you know?
any of that.
And I think there's an oxygen meter to tell you if like the air's good, you know, if
Right,
you're spelunking
right.
safely.
Oh.
You know, so but
Safely spelunking.
but like we
I
toured that
always
site.
spelunk safely.
When
I
you
don't spelunk often.
But when I do, I do it safely.
I do spelunk safely. So when we were
The
touring that,
more you know.
yeah, right. So as we toured that site, did either of you have any feelings or
No.
sensations? Nothing.
No.
Yeah, like same here. I mean,
I thought it was cool.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel like the historic value of just old building, and you know what I mean?
A mix between that and it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought visually it was stunning.
Yes. Absolutely.
I thought that it seemed like very romantic. If
Yeah.
I
Oh, for
wanted to take a
sure.
girl for a nice place, a nice meal, and drinks, that's amazing to go
Yeah.
there. But the only weirdness I felt, and I unlike you two, knew that the Alois portrait
That area.
was that the hallway that the ghost was obviously seeing. I felt nothing.
Right.
But when we were walking around the catacombs, because we tried, I reached out and I asked them, I was like, can I tour the catacombs and
Yep.
blah, blah, blah. And I didn't check my email.
Someone told us no, right?
Yeah. When we got there, I checked my email and said, no, you cannot do this. I was like, fine.
All right.
Whatever. But we went in and I asked the people that were working, hey, can we just ordered our drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, can we check out the catacombs? They're like, yeah, it's down there.
They're like, wander around.
So essentially, we were just allowed to wander the entire brewery and just see everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. We didn't do any like actual investigating or anything. We just kind of used our eyes and felt how it was
Yeah,
to
no
be
one-
I mean,
there.
to some
Took some
investigators,
pictures.
like your senses are the
Oh,
best
sure.
tool.
Sure.
You know, if you're gonna see something, you know, feel sensations. We
Yeah.
could have been tugged. We weren't tugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think we were all aware of that too. Like, you know, trying to be aware of
I think
that.
most situations now, at this point, we all kind of put
Yeah.
our radar up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, when we know we're at a site, we're gonna be a little bit more aware.
Observant.
And we were literally taking hundreds of pictures anyway. So 90% of ghost hunting is just taking pictures and recording sounds.
Right.
The only thing we weren't doing was recording sounds. You know, so the only creepy thing I had was when we walking around the catacombs. We turn around a corner and there's this long staircase. Looking up. Do you remember when we were walking up there? There was they had a creepy figure in the steps.
I do.
As we were going up it.
As you're going up, you see this
Yeah.
I don't know.
They try and give you a little
thinking like
chill
John
factor.
Carpenter's,
a little bit.
Yep.
you know, they're under the staircase kind of vibe.
If you weren't looking for it, it might scare you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you weren't looking for it and you
then
just
just-
saw it right there,
Yep.
it probably would give you a jump scare, which on a staircase is probably the
probably
most
not the best
worst
place
idea.
for a jump scare.
Like, hey, let's do a jump scare. Halfway up that really
Halfway up
long
the flight of
staircase,
steps.
what could go wrong? You know, as you're walking there with your glass.
With your drink, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
seriously, if
getting
you
a little
weren't paying
tipsy.
attention beforehand and you were like talking to your friends and you just happen to like look down, you could absolutely startle yourself off the steps.
I get you.
I think that if people that are like beer aficionados should definitely hit it up
Oh, that's
because
a good idea.
those seeing those giant wooden casks.
Yeah, they were
there
huge.
is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great photo op if you're a beer guy. If you're a ghost hunter
Or girl.
Drink beer.
or girl, like I think you could really enjoy just exploring that whole site.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think our visitors and guests and whatnot should really check out Bube's Brewery and look into the haunted lore and just kind of keep your mind open.
Yeah, and we didn't get any sounds. So if you hear sounds of boobies, please let us know because we didn't get any of that.
Yeah,
Like motorboating?
I was just gonna say, when you hear the boobies, are they in both ears at one time,
would
or
be
does it kind of
stereo.
repeat?
Yeah, that'd
Like, boom, 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 boom.
be back and forth. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm saying. So please let us know. We didn't get any of that.
Ryan, is that the place that your band played at?
I
No.
played there acoustically.
You did.
I played as a wedding. I played acoustic for a wedding. It's like a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know you played there.
Yep.
It's like
That's
the time he
cool.
made me like, he's like, Steve, tell us where Decades is. And then when we get to the front door after I find it, he's like, oh yeah, I played here. Like, why am I the guy finding this place? You're the one that performed
It had
at
a different name, man.
I don't know if that
It wasn't
counts.
called that. We were in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania for this,
We were in Mount Joy when we checked out Boobies.
which is right basically outside of Lancaster. Like what, 10 minutes, 15
It's
minutes,
not very
20
far.
minutes?
It's in Lancaster County, and we had just done like Effort of Cloister Decades.
Oh yeah.
and all that.
So right in that same area.
Yeah.
But we hit up a pizza place in Mount Joy, PA. It was called De Maria's. De Maria's.
That means of the Maria.
All one word though.
It means of the. Is
I
that
don't
true?
know.
De Maria's.
I don't know.
Listen,
I tried De Maria's.
I don't get sarcasm. You're gonna
Yeah.
get me in trouble one of these days. I'm gonna say it like it's fact.
Thanks,
never
Cup of
know.
Code.
Yes, thanks, Cup of Code. Thanks, Frisky. This is for the Bube's Brewery episode. Cute little shop in a shopping mall, of course. Shopping mall in Mount Joy. It was like there was like a giant. There was like a subway right near it. There was
I
like a
literally
nail
don't
shop.
remember it at all.
We probably went to, I don't know, was that the second or third?
That would have been
pizza
the.
of day?
I think that was the
Third.
last one.
Third.
Three.
Third.
So that's why. That's
We were-
why we take our reviews right away when we do our.
Yeah, we can't review
Tastings.
them weeks after.
No, we have to do them
check
immediately.
them out.
There's
So
no
they're
way.
authentic.
There's zero chance. Steven gave this one 3.5 out of 5.
Decent.
That's a good score.
It's a good score. That's a good score. Pizza was all right, but I loved the crust. So the crust was the best part for you.
Okay, so it must have been like
The crust was super crunchy. It
super
says.
crunchy.
I'd
I do like
haunt
that.
it, but nothing spectacular. So you liked the pizza enough to say that you liked the pizza.
Yeah, so this is the type of pizza that if someone else bought, I'd gladly eat it.
3.5.
I would probably go back there and eat it again, you know?
I think, and then 3.25, 3.5. That area is like that. That's solid pizza, right?
Yeah, that's a solid pizza.
Solid.
Solid.
I get in trouble that people don't realize anytime we're reviewing pizza and I see solid pizza, you guys just laugh at me. I think I say it a lot.
For a
might.
while there in the beginning, it was a lot.
Hey, pizza
But I like
description's
it.
hard. We eat a lot of pizza.
We do.
It is.
And it is a good descriptive word for, what you want
Yeah,
from
Solid
like
pizza. Solid slice
what it
of
is.
pizza.
Yeah.
Solid slice.
Yeah.
Christy gave her slice a 3.75 out of 5, so even higher. I
little
liked
bit.
this better than the earlier pizza, and for being second pizza.
Oh, you said second pizza.
Yeah.
So this we had another one.
We must have had another one. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Elizabethtown.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It was definitely greasy, you said. Whole napkin on half a slice of pizza. Good crust. Great snap. I would say they had the right cheese sauce balance. Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. So really it was just the amount of grease. You probably
Sounds
would've gave
like
even
it.
higher
Yeah, I
score.
probably would have.
But as we found, some of our listeners and viewers like
They
the
like
grease.
the grease. So
Yeah,
it
some of
sounds
them.
like if you want some greasy.
I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I'd
pizza.
rather there not be grease. I hate when you tilt it,
I don't know. I just eat it.
but yeah,
I don't like when I get grease on me. That's the only thing I don't like
yeah,
about
because
grease.
it's hard to get that stain out.
3.75, so good.
Yeah, it is a good score for me.
I went, same as Steve, 3.5 out of 5.
Hey.
Good slice, not great. Solid, so I would definitely eat more, though. We're in the middle. That's like the ridiculous. We're like,
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't like it. I like it a lot, so I'd eat it again, but I don't want it right now.
I guess that's like one
Right?
of the hazards of the job, right? Like
I
when you
need
eat
more of
so
that,
much
but I don't want it
pizza.
right this minute.
Well, and in all honesty, we've checked out how many pizza places so far.
Quite a few.
Like so
50.
many. So like as we try more, we've tried really, really great pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So it makes it harder to score.
it does.
Because you know how good it can be.
right?
It really has changed our scoring, yeah.
I think our scoring has modified just by
Just out of honesty from experience.
experience.
Yeah.
We're each learning a better way to gauge our reaction to it.
Well, yeah,
Our own personal,
We
yeah.
have to because we have more and more pizzas being added to our
So
repertoire
in honor,
Every day.
so would you haunt this place?
I said good cheese and it was nice. I would 3.5 out of 5. I don't know if I'd be haunting it, but I would go back.
Okay.
I would eat that pizza again.
Now we
like an occasional haunting.
Yeah, occasional haunting. I'd hit him on the haunting tour.
Yeah.
now our viewers and listeners did not know we had a secret mission today.
Oh.
Our secret mission was to find out how many times we could say the word boobies in one episode. So, Christy, what is our tally?
Including that one he just said.
Well, with the one you just said, you brought our grand total up to 40 boobies.
40 boobies in one
41,
episode.
42.
That is a slice of the paranormal, like, record.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably will be unmatched. I don't think
it
we're ever
might
gonna...
be.
Yeah.
Let's hope that we don't have another episode where we say that word as many times.
Which word?
Pubies.
Pubies. Oh God.
Assholes.
We should. We really need to have an episode where we have to see how many times we could sneak in the word meow.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
You know.
The Super Troopers.
Yeah, like
I like it.
we could do that, right? Meow. I think we could pull it off.
We could do that, right, meow.
So,
Get right to it.
But right, meow, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. And listen, if you guys have any stories about boobies or bubes or boobs or anything like that you'd like to tell us, please, it really means a lot. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification, let you know when new episodes are coming out. You got anything to add?
That's it for the boobies.
Okay, so that's up to like at least 44 times now that we've said boobies.
45.
Join us next time you crave a slice of the
Boobies.
paranormal. 46.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.